What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys remembered with the previous video, we have installed our lovely bucket seats, racing seats. So yeah, finally it's time to install the safety harness. I bought them from Gang R in Krugersdorp, I think. Just ordered them it from them, and then they shipped it all the way to me. I'll leave the number down in the description. They can assist you with a lot of things. But anyway, guys, please, before we continue, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's go have some fun. Okay, so as you can see, this side I'm all done with the 4-point harness. Everything is tucked away nicely. Everything looks beautiful, especially when you look at the back. Just open this door. As you can see, I'll fasten this on the roll cage and not on its own bolts. I'm going to show you how to do that. I see not all of the harnesses is capable of doing that. This one as well is not supposed to do it. But yeah, as you know, we build cars, we make any conversion possible. So that's done, that's finished. Let me show you how I've installed my 4-point Epman harness. So this is what the box looks like. This is what it looks like when you open it. There's for your one shoulder, this one is for your other shoulder, and then these two are for your waist. And then you get the key or the lock, you get it with it. So yeah, let's start with the most difficult parts, is installing this two for your shoulders. So now I'm just going to remove the rubber bands so that we can get it loose, and then from there we are going to continue by installing them. Okay, so on the ends, as you can see here, you've got this bolts. Now this you are actually supposed to bolt onto your floor or through the roll cage or whatever. So obviously we're not going to use that. So we need to get rid of this back section, and as you can see here, it's been sewed against, so you can't, there's no way that you'll be able to remove this piece, as we're only going to use this buckle to tie it against the roll cage. Now what we're going to do, as you can see here in the inside there, I'll show you now as soon as it's cut loose. This piece is sewed together, so now we'll have to cut that off to separate this end from here so that we can get this piece out. So we're going to cut this piece off first, just that loophole there, as you can see where it's sewed against. So we're going to cut that off first. Now that we have this point cut off, now you can just basically pull it out. There we go. As you can see, now it's just one long safety belt. So now to get this piece out, as you can see, it's quite taper, so, and this piece is quite thick because that's where it was sewed on. So now we're just gonna cut this piece off. Obviously this I don't mind too much how it looks like, because we're gonna cut it off in anyway. So right here on the sew, as you can see, we're going to cut it off clean there so that it's nice and proper. Now that we've got this whole piece section off, now we can remove this part. This we are not going to use at all. Only on the chest we're not going to use it, and the one that goes over the shoulders we're not going to use it, but the ones that goes over your waist we will be using it. So I'm just going to put it away, leave it for something else, and then as you can see, now we can just take it around the safety belt, hook it in, tighten it up, and then it's basically bolted on to the roll cage. As long as it doesn't move or it doesn't adjust the size while you are driving, then it will be 100%. But yeah, if you use it properly, just hook it back in, then it won't go anywhere. So let me just do the other side as well. Now we are all done with the cutting. So now you can continue. I'm gonna move here to the back, and then you're gonna decide now which side you want it. Probably doesn't really matter because it's exactly the same. So let's take this one, pull it through here. I would just adjust this while it's still out because there's not much space to move around here at the back. So I would rather just adjust it now, just so it's closer here to the end or to the beginning. Just around there should be fine. Just like I said, it's a bit easier to work with. And you can take this one, take it through all the way. There we go. Right there. You can take the next one. Now, take it, as you can see, here's the loop. We can take it all the way around it, and then we're going to put it through the bottom loop again. So the easiest way for me to do it is to adjust it, give you some nice slack here, so that you can work here in between. And take that, push it to the one hole. There we go. As you can see here, now it's on the inside, and then you just take it through the other hole again. There we go. Now it's coming out underneath. Now you can basically just pull it until it's tightened. See, there you go. There you've got it exactly as this one's. Now you can just adjust it to your preferred size. Depends on how tall you are, how big you are. So now I should have to look at it like this. It seems like it still has to adjust way more, but it's fine. You can do that. There we go. So I'm just adjusting it according to that side. What's nice, you can also adjust it in the front as well. So now this one is done, going nowhere. Now we can just do this side as well. As you can see here now, this is all hooked up nicely. Looks nice and proper, nice and clean. This rope you can cut off, of the belt you can cut off if you want to. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it. It's not going to bother anyone because there's no one going to sit here at the back. There's anyway no space. And then when you come all the way to the front, as you can see here, how beautiful, nice this looks. Now what's nice about this, you can also adjust it here. To make it nice and shorter if you need to. This you'll really be using as you are driving, especially when you get off of the track and things like that, because once you get into the car and you buckle yourself up, you have to tighten yourself, make sure you're going to go nowhere. It does have a lock here, but yeah, unfortunately you are still going to be able to need to remove yourself and then adjust this, because like I said, you need to be fastened tightly. And once the lock is, once you put the lock on top of you and lock the whole set, you won't be able, and it's tight, you won't be able to adjust it. So it's better to just lock it and then adjust yourself, and then before you remove it again, you just unadjust it and then you remove it. Yeah, it's just like that. So that's done. Now we obviously need to do the sides. So here on the side, I don't know if you can see here, there was my finger showing. Let me see if I can put on my flash. There we go. As you can see, I've got a hole right there. I'm going to put one eye there, and then the other one, I'm just going to put it there in the inside. As you can see, I already drilled a hole for it. So now, you just take this bolt of yours. As you can see, it comes with this eyelets already with it installed. So you can just remove it, and then now once you've got it removed, I bought this. Let me show you here. Where is this? Back in now. Yeah, as you can see here, I bought this nice washers, one like this, and then as well as a lock nut. There we go. There's a lock nut, and then as well as another washer. There we go, just like that. The reason why I'm using a large washer, I'm going to show you now. So once we get in there, I'm just going to demonstrate to you here. This eyelet is going to go obviously outside. Then you're going to use your small washer for the inside, and then you're going to use a washer in this inside of the panel, and then you're going to bolt it up. Now the big reason why I'm using this bigger one, because if you use a small one, I mean, it's quite easy to pull a washer through a hole once you get in an accident with the G-force that you go through. So if you use a larger one, it's gonna be able to take more punishment before it's gonna pull out. So unfortunately I won't be able to record this now because yeah, there's no space. As you can see, there's literally, even when you get here to the roll cage, there's literally almost no space to work through it. So I'm gonna bolt that one on, and then as well as those one there, and then we'll be done. So let me get those bolted on. Okay, as you can see, we have everything bolted up now. This you still have to adjust. There's the other one to adjust it, and then as well we have this one, and then here we have our lock. This is a lock that I was talking about. So now this one, you could lock it in here, lock this one here, and then this one, you can lock it up here. So this one I can probably adjust it already for myself, because I mean, I'll be the main driver of the car. Most of the time, I'll be the one driving it. Okay, so this one, I don't believe we'll somehow adjust it. So we can take this one, just put it in there, just like that. And this one as well, just put a tighten. And I think this one we must adjust it up a bit. Wait, let me remove this first. There we go. This probably feels like just gonna go back. Okay, so I can probably just like this. There we go. Now you can plug it back in. So now it's too short. There we go. Plug this one in there. Like this too. Plug it in there. And there we go, guys. This is how we install our 4-point racing harness. Well done. We're going nowhere. So yeah, we are getting there, gents. We are getting there. We still waiting for that ball skid for the steering wheel, so that we can do that with a quick release. And then obviously the steering wheel that we can install to get rid of this ugly steering wheel. We still have to install our hydro handbrake. Then we will be basically drift ready. The interior side, I still have a gauge board as well that I've bought, that you also need to install the gauges. So you must yeah, be sure to subscribe so that you can follow us as soon as we've done that. Then as well, we still have to go to the engine. I mean, we had problems with the starter. The starter's fixed. We just need to install that. And then as well, there's speculations that I've blown a head gasket. So yeah, I went to go and buy a new head gasket. Well, ordered a new head gasket as well as ordered new head bolts. So once we get that, we'll remove the head, send it in just to go and make sure that it's fine. And then, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna skim it or whatever the case may be. Then once we get it back, then we're gonna install the new head bolts, the new head gasket, put the starter in. Then we can start driving the car again. I'm super stoked for that. We still have to do the diff as well. Weld the diff, lock the diff. Yeah, there's a lot of things that still needs to be done to the car. So yeah, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work waiting just for us. So yeah, guys, I just want to thank you if you watched the full video. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, be sure to subscribe to the channel, especially if you want to follow this build to see what it looks like. We're going to try to push the car as much as we can as possible, so that we can go to the track, as I really do miss the track. And I'm sure you guys also want to see this car driving really soon. So yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Must have a lovely day further, and God bless. Ciao.
I can fly.